Hi there. So we took out a whole beef brisket in order to prepare the annual corned beef for St. Patrick's Day, though we only ended up using about 9 to 10 pounds out of a 14-pound brisket. This meant we had an extra 5 or 6 pounds of brisket to take care of. So we followed a recipe for oven barbecue brisket, and we were very pleased with the results.
Preparing a slow-roasted barbecue is one of the easiest dishes in the world to make. All you really have to do is mix in barbecue sauce and slow-roast it in the oven. Of course, making your own homemade barbecue sauce is also incredibly easy, and there's really no reason not to do this. We just mix together the spices for a dry rub. And once we do that, we bring out a cast-iron Dutch oven. And we lay out a layer of bacon over the surface, because everything goes better with bacon. And from there, it's time to bring out the brisket.
Well, thank you very, very much.
Like that?
Oh, yes.
Fat side down?
Yes, that sounds good.
Shaped. Okay.
And we simply rub the rub all over the top of the brisket.
Start taking our hands. Who made this? You could say you did.
I rubbed it.
The reason why we laid the fat side down instead of up is because we'll be covering the top of the brisket with bacon as well. And we use the last of the rub and rub that over the bacon. Adding the rub to the bacon should give more of a smoky flavor, which of course is what we're looking for here.
There we go. Thank you so much for your help.
And we cover the pot, place it in the oven, and let it braise for at least 5 to 6 hours at 275 degrees Fahrenheit.
Perfect.
And after 6 hours of slow cooking, we get to uncover the pot and see what we've got. And what we have is a pot full of goodness.
I would say we are off to a good start.
Now from here we remove the bacon and reserve it in a separate dish because we're not done with it yet. Then we can move the brisket to a separate oven-safe baking dish, such as a cast-iron pan.
Voila!
Voila.
And after draining the liquid from the pan, of course we want to use the baked-on fond as well.
Doesn't that look yummy?
Now we add the reserved bacon to a hot cast-iron pan and fry the bacon in the pan until it's good and crisp. And this will be the base for our barbecue sauce, which, like everything else seen here, has very simple ingredients. We add some chopped onion and stir that until the onion is soft. Then we add in brown sugar and 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. You can add other spices if you want, but here we're just using some ketchup. And then we add chicken broth to the pan and stir it constantly to reduce the liquid until it's good and thick. And once the barbecue sauce is ready, it's on to the final step. We simply coat the entire brisket with the barbecue sauce, then place it back in the oven and turn on the broiler for about 5 minutes. And with that, our oven barbecue beef brisket is ready to serve. All we have to do is take 2 forks and shred it. And here we have some oven-cooked barbecue beef brisket, which you can serve with more of the homemade barbecue sauce or your favorite sauce to give it a taste you won't soon forget.
Slow cooking the brisket meant this was an all-day project, though once the brisket was cooked, preparing the barbecue brisket didn't take long at all. It was quite delicious, especially when served with the homemade barbecue sauce, and it's certainly a recipe we'll be making again. especially since this was my first major cooking since my injury. I enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. Thank you very much for watching, everyone.